Welcome back to the NightChild Reviews Prince, the A to Z, and today the letter D. D was quite difficult because I'm a big fan of the Parade track Do You Lie, which I think is fantastic. I'm also a fan of Dance On from the Love Sexy album. But I've chosen today the 1987 Black album, unreleased at the time, track Dead On It. Now, Dead On It is incredibly important because at the time it was quite controversial in that Prince was accused of, for the first time ever, being reactionary. He wasn't leading the trends, he wasn't leading the way and cutting the edge of music. He was reacting to the increasing importance of hip-hop and rap. And in this song, he's very critical of rap. He talks about the only good rap is one that's dead on it. He also talks about how the rap's first problem is being tone deaf. You pack the house, you try to sing, there won't be no one left. And I think it's one of those things that, in hindsight, it's very easy to see Prince as being behind the curve on this. Prince has said in interviews that he didn't mean the only good rapper is one that's dead. He said the only good rapper is one that's dead on it, one that's saying something, one that's not just saying, I'm great, look, I've got gold, I'm rich, I'm doing this. One that's actually saying something, one that has a point, one that has a purpose, one that is saying, making some social comment, or saying something that really kind of engages the audience, really pushes social commentary. But this is perhaps Prince retrospectively applying a way to sort of develop what he's saying. I think this track is important because it shows Prince's attitude to rap changing. At first, he was very much unaffected by rap, then rap became a real threat to his music and he wasn't sure how to deal with it. At first, he reacted angrily in his song and he reacted kind of against it. But he was at the time, just a year later, in Love Sexy, including a number of raps, including the Cat rap in Alphabet Street. Then in the early 90s you got the kind of My Name is Prince, you got Sexy MF, where he was introducing often Tony M into almost every song. Every song had to have a rap at the end. And people criticised him for that, saying he's kind of just chasing this trend, he's just adding a perfunctory rap at the end of every song just to kind of become current into, as if he has to do that just to be thought of in the modern zeitgeist of what was happening at the time. But, and this is the key thing, I think he's finally gone through those two stages of first being defiant towards rap and then incorporating it but not really sure what to do with it. And I think he's finally come to a good place with rap. I think even on Artificial Age includes some rap. I think he's involved himself and really understood it and changed rap and put it into his own product and put it into a Prince paradigm. He's basically said, this is rap, I've worked with rap, and now I've got a way of putting my spin on rap. He uses the rapper Eve, he uses lots of different rappers, like I said, right up to the modern age in Artificial Age. But he's finally found a way to come through the work he's done with rap and to distinctively use rap. But often he leaves the rapping to someone else. He doesn't feel totally confident. There are times he's done it, when it was the Diamonds and Pearls album, for example. But generally speaking, Prince tends to leave rap to someone else. He tends to let someone else perform that role. And I don't know if it's because Prince just doesn't find that naturally comes, although he has said that he invented rap with Irresistible Bitch. But I think that he's kind of come to a good place now where he understands rap and he's much more appreciative of rap. It's become part of his music. But it was an interesting time in 1987 because at that time he really wasn't a fan of it, didn't really work, but then he slowly started to incorporate it, but it took many years before rap really became a key part. And sometimes raps don't work, and sometimes they do work. I mean, he's worked with some high profile names like Q-Tip, for example. But I think at the moment, he really has come to a good place with rap, and rap with his music, and he's incorporated it into a Prince world. See you tomorrow for the letter E.